than 4 years ago, I was at the Shenandoah Valley International Playwrights Retreat, and I was handed a script by Tom Ziegler about this astonishing actress from the 1800s, an English woman, who was partially credited with keeping England neutral in America's war on slavery. I think that's a remarkable fact. Something I didn't know before beginning to work on this play, and something that I think audiences, particularly in this country, are interested in. The Tempest. Yes, it's his last play, yes, it's her last reading, but there's something wonderful about the way Prospero's journey begins to infiltrate Fanny's unconscious, and what drifts to the surface for her are the parallels between her experience and Prospero's experience. I'm not a great fan of one-person shows, particularly historical one-person shows. It just happens to be about one woman, one actress, and the more than 20 people who inhabit her life, the Shakespearean characters and the people from her family and her life in America and England people this play. The communion between the audience and the actress in this one feels like I'm doing The Tempest and Othello and Romeo and Juliet and Fanny Kemble's life, which I am. It was really interesting to find out how well this piece plays, no matter where I take it. It speaks to audiences of all ages, of all nationalities. There were several nights in Edinburgh where I had non-English speaking people in the audience. They knew Shakespeare in their own language, and they identified with aspects of her character that just surprised me. I am in awe of how a woman in the 1800s, an expatriate, rather like me actually, living in this country, married to an American who turns out to be a slave owner, the thing she abhors most, how she has the courage to buck the system. The fact that we make magic of a certain kind in the theatre, and that Prospero's last speech in The Tempest, his beautiful, beautiful speech about giving up the magic and going home, is basically what Fanny is doing at the end of the piece. It's just a marvelous closing to the journey that we've seen. And what we're left with is a journey without anything extraneous. A personal journey, a historical journey, an intellectual journey, a look at Shakespeare's plays and how they resonated in this amazing woman's life. We're left with that and only that. And now it's just a tremendous joy to perform. Fanny Kemble. She's funny, she's smart, she's irascible, she's articulate, she's brave, she's an expat choosing to live in this country. Come and spend an evening in her company. You won't regret it.